Hello again, this is Mr. Block, and I thought I'd show you a little bit about how to do this particular exercise. This is an exercise to teach you how to duplicate an object, use the knife tool to separate it from itself, to sever it, and the scissors tool to cut pieces off as well. And then also how to find the Pathfinder panel and use the the Unite tool for that. So here we go. We're going to choose the selection tool, and all you need to do is first to create a copy. We're going to follow the instructions right here. We're going to click on this tool, press the Option key, Alt on the Windows platform, but we're going to hold Option, and when you click on the item, you'll see that my cursor turns to a double arrow, which means that you're going to copy the item that you've got underneath the cursor. So I click and drag. So now I have my two duplicates here. To find the knife tool for this first knife tool practice is go to the eraser tool. The eraser tool holds the scissors and the knife tool. So we will click on that. Now, if you press Command, it switches quickly over to your Select tool, just pressing Command. And I'm going to select the first R, and then let go of the Select tool, the Command button. To use the knife tool, you're not going to click on a single line or just drag just across the line. You're going to start before the line and drag all the way across to past the line. And that leaves you with, if we go to our Select tool, I'll deselect the R and click on this so you can see that it's severed it into two completely separate objects. Now if I wanted, I could take the Smooth tool, which is right here, and then smooth that out. Okay? Now what we're going to do is sever it using the Scissors tool. First step is to get the Scissors tool. Second step, we're going to snip the anchor points to change the R and the P. So the Scissors tool will basically, you click on the line and it adds a point, but that point is separate from, it's actually two completely separate points. So we'll Command Z, and then I'll show you, you click on the anchor, click on the other anchor. Now even though you can't tell, if we move it around, it looks like it's still connected, but these are disconnected anchor points. If we right click and select Release Compound Path, it disconnects everything from itself, and you can see now it's totally disconnected. You can move those out of the way. And now what I'd like you to do to connect these points here is grab the Direct Selection tool, and that was a mistake. Click outside and drag a square around those two. Then I'd like you to right click and select Join. Now the next step is getting this, the center piece, to show through just like on this side. You select both this centerpiece and the main letter, which are completely separate objects at this point. Then you go up to your window. Let's find the Pathfinder. Okay. Next step is to click on the Exclude button, which is this button on the far right, the top right. And we're going to click that together. You will find that, I'm sorry, you click that, and then together they, click that, and then they come together to make the P. And just like on the other side, if we wanted to take the Smooth tool and adjust the bottom of the P there, we could. And you can adjust it even more. To make it look a little more natural. The next is to assemble the R. This is a fairly straightforward project or assignment. You simply take the R, move the bottom piece into place, move the top piece and the bottom leg, Now you're going to select all of these pieces and use the Unite tool. And then you have one single object to work with. Now the last part is to make a stroke. And we'll come over here to the stroke panel. You can drop down the weight and choose 4 points. And you will see that the stroke is added already. Now let's take a look at that stroke. We zoom in. It is evenly dispersed around your path. And that is because of the align stroke has been aligned center on this button. If we choose this button, you will align it to the inside of your stroke, and the other button will align it to the outside of your stroke. You can also add dashed lines if you wanted. If you added different dashes within, you can do that and adjust them. Add a little bit of a, you can do all sorts of cool things. Take the dashed line off. Now we want to change the color of the fill. Let's double click on your fill. That's the fill, and this is your stroke. Let's double click on that, and we can simply drag up and change the color. And that is changing the R to a P and the P to an R.